off and the clock has started.
Penis!
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Hey guys, welcome to the 6th episode of the 2nd season of Art Mart's Brutal Brunch. I am guested with Mark.
Guested.
You're guest hosting.
Oh, so what you're saying is you're guestipated.
I'm very guestipated. It's been a long week.
Dude.
Well, to speak on top of the long week, we had a guest for today, and due to technical difficulties. I love that. That was good. Yeah, technical difficulties that she cannot make it today. Will be here next week.
Yay!
Yeah, but so Mark and I are going to have to freestyle this one.
Freestyle. We're rappers now.
The cow jumped onto the moon. My knee popped out of a socket because I'm an old fuck who didn't got it.
I was more gonna say you got hit by a car, but you know.
Bus, hit
And
my
a car.
bus, car hit my face, splat on the ground, and then I think, why my balls hurt? I'm a poet, dog. I'm a fucking
Even though none
poet.
of that rhymed.
It rhymed in my head.
That's not how rhymes work.
In this universe, maybe in mine. But anywho, let's you were gone on Saturday, right?
Yeah, because I was at work
Yeah.
as usual
And the cool thing is Mark is switching up positions as of today.
Today.
And we're gonna have a little more freedom with when we can do podcasts. So anyone looking to guest out here, we might have a few more
Call me William Wallace now.
freedom.
Because you can't take away my freedom.
Unless they call you in.
You're not wrong.
Well, you missed a really good conversation last week on some OnlyFans stuff. That was kind of cool.
Oh. How many fans were there?
Only one.
Oh, so only fan.
We use plural for singular things because this is my reality.
Okay. That makes sense.
Well, I know that you don't know much about what I'm going to bring up, but this is part of a little bit of subculture, and I want to honestly give you one of my old skateboards and see what you can do with it.
I can do that.
You know what I mean? So,
because I just finished that computer that I've been working on.
oh shit, that's right.
Because I haven't had time because of work.
Is it on Instagram?
No, I have not done pictures yet.
All right. So you guys look out for, what's your Instagram again?
markjones.arts.
Make sure you guys watch out for that because he's going to drop some sick shit.
It's a cat.
You're a cat.
I am not a cat.
You're a tail.
But the computer is a cat.
I think that's awesome. I love how different your art stuff is. Like you, especially like when you were talking earlier about you just like take random things and make art out of it.
Yeah.
And like people think it's garbage, but it's
That's
not.
what I do best. I still need to find something to do with all those mic cables that we had to replace.
Oh, that's right.
I got the box of them in my car. I have ideas. I just need other stuff to go with them.
I wish I had an old microphone that I could give you, but I don't. We're using all of them.
That's true. Not today. We're not.
No, not today. No. If we could, if the art piece could be detachable, we could use it.
That's what she said.
Ha 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 ha. No, back to what I was saying. I want to give you a skateboard because like since I was using a skateboard back, I started when I was 12, and there was a whole subculture to that with like still kind of like the Kurt Cobain phase with flannels and skateboards and being a punkish and grungy, other stuff, and that's kind of like followed through the past few years. And there's like there's huge subculture for extreme sports and that kind of thing. Like custom art, gives you wings.
Sponsor us.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, please. I can't drink too much of your stuff because I have a heart murmur.
Yeah.
So I can't do that too much more. And no one offered me cocaine. Or do. I don't know. I don't know what I'd say.
It is Denver.
It does snow here a lot.
Yeah.
Well,
Winter.
not this year though.
No, it hasn't snowed yet. It was supposed to Tuesday, but then that did not happen. And then they moved it to Friday, so I'm assuming that will also not happen.
Well, how are we gonna talk about snow art and not have any goddamn snow?
There's mountains over yonder.
Have you seen Keystone? It's
No.
like 3 trails.
Mm-hmm.
It's pathetic.
Yeah, so surprisingly, no snow this year here,
No
except
snow.
in Hawaii.
There's snow in Hawaii?
Yeah, apparently there was a blizzard warning for Hawaii last week. What world are we living in?
I don't know, but that was supposed to be a place I was going to move.
Yeah.
I still want to move there.
I mean, fair. They're not really letting any people in right now. It's
Nope.
stupid.
Nope, not at all. But one day I'll move there, and I'll be sitting in my little banana hammock, and I'm 60 years old.
On a banana hammock.
Maybe.
In a banana tree.
Eating a banana.
There you go, all the bananas.
Just gated it up.
It's like some Donkey Kong shit.
Diddy Kong, no! No, but so about the subculture a little bit. I always thought it was cool because a lot of the people that did those extreme sports and stuff were not necessarily like artistic, but they were like creative, right? So I want to see what like you as an artist would do with like a skate deck or something like that, and see what you would pull off.
I would paint it.
You'd paint it,
Or among other things, but yeah.
I want to see what, especially like you do some like crazy alien shit.
Don't call me out.
No, honestly,
Yeah.
I love your shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely love your shit. But we're about to go on a commercial break real quick and talk about our sponsors. Number one, we want to thank Denver's Best Deals for sponsoring us. You can find a special deal if you want a podcast in Denver. Go to Denver's Best Deals, go to services, go click on Trips 2 Cents, and save some money on your future podcast. You know, sign up and just get those deals because, you know, there's a lot of people doing podcasts nowadays. 121 million people as of March of 2021 listen to at least one podcast in the U.S. alone every month. That number is going to go up to 164 million by 2023 March. So get ahead of yourself, start your podcast now, and have some professional help you. Hit up Trips 2 Cents. And also, Trips 2 Cents is one of our sponsors too. It's actually our distributor. But we're going to say hi and thank you so much for sponsoring this, as well as Two Morons Talk. If you're an entrepreneur in Denver, you're looking to hang out, connect, grow, learn, go to Trips 2 Cents on Facebook pages or on Instagram and sign up and go learn and grow so your business can flourish. Thank you, sponsors.
Is it flourishing yet?
I tried to come up with something. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
I tried.
That's what she said.
I'm asking the real questions.
But the rest of the deep questions here.
Like, how deep is the ocean? That's a deep question.
Evidently pretty goddamn deep.
Yeah.
Pretty goddamn deep. I was actually watching a video on that today of like arthropods down in the ocean that like eat just scrap,
Yeah.
whatever. Like they're huge.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they're like, no one can see like what I'm saying right now because it's a podcast, but like, dude, they're like this big and they would eat us.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Some of them probably have eaten us, like that fell to the bottom of the ocean.
It's true. So, fun question.
Okay.
If you were to remove all the salt from the ocean, how low would the levels drop?
I want to say significantly.
Oh, yeah.
Like
It's
significantly.
Like, I don't want to say it's a huge percentage, but it's a significant percentage.
I want to say 25%.
Yeah, something like that.
At least 25%, man. Maybe that's what we need to do for global warming. Just take the salt out of the ocean.
Right? See, all the deep questions.
We use salt anyway. Might as well and just give it to people that want diabetes.
Right? Or just get the tears of all the children, distill them down to salt, and then you could sell the salt of orphans.
This next on Art Mart, we are diving into children's tears for sale. Call us at 1-800. We're going to jail.
There's nothing illegal about tears.
Talk to who's that guy that got in trouble?
Everybody that's ever gotten in trouble.
That Maxine
That was a very vague
that
question.
Maxine Criswell, someone's husband thing.
No idea.
He killed himself. Epstein.
That was nowhere near what you said.
Not in my head.
No.
I was close.
But he didn't kill himself.
That motherfucker was murdered. I mean, like Bill Clinton, George Bush, and like a whole bunch of people tied to him.
Oh, I'm sure.
They're all
If only people like Joel Osteen would disappear.
I know. I don't want him to disappear. I want him to die in a very specific, painful crash that's on national television that everyone gets to see. I saw a TikTok the other day of a guy who was like, "Hey, Joel Osteen, what's up?" I'm like, you want to go take a picture with him?
Preferably with him getting locked out of a building from a flood that he won't let him in because he wouldn't let people in.
Oh, during the hurricane, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe him drowning would be comparable. How could you say you live a Christian lifestyle and just be so closed off and judgmental? Oh wait, they almost all do that.
That's the trick. It's not.
The things they say we're not judging, but that's what they do is judge. This is most religion, though.
Most, for sure.
I mean, I love the community aspect of religion, with that kind of stuff, teaching like social ethics, but I don't agree. It's like, well, I can't eat pigs this day, and there's actually like a line in the Bible. It's like, if your wife is having a period, it's in Leviticus, you have to put her in a separate house for 7 days, like away from you. And if your mother
Requires a wife.
Yeah, but if your mother is wearing 2 different kinds of clothes, like wool and cotton, then you have to kill her. That's literally in the Bible. Just kill your mom because she's wearing cotton and wool.
Would that count for leather and spandex?
Yeah.
That explains why my mom died.
Someone said. This is said on sports. Well, I don't know about you, but I know we talked a little bit this last Wednesday about this whole Corona thing, especially affecting art and everybody else that like went through this whole Renaissance thing. I am really scared about this Omicron thing. Like, it seems like even in Denver, I don't know about anyone, all of you guys listening out there, I'm not 100% sure if this is affecting you the same way, but things here in Denver are getting a lot more strict.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, like I was just surprised that they were requiring proof of vaccination to go into a brewery. I was like, wait, what?
It's just going to get worse.
Yeah.
What is it, Omicron found here?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure. We're all going to die.
Eventually.
Yeah, everyone
That's
dies.
how life works.
Except for Jesus.
You know, they say life is the worst sexually transmitted disease that anybody can die from.
Did you hear the one about the 25 plastic horses stuck in the guy's ass?
Yes. His condition was stable.
Asshole.
You're welcome.
God damn it. I thought it was special on
It's
that
not
one.
my first day on the ranch.
No, it won't be your last rodeo.
No. Just always horsing around.
Bucking it up. Trying to get roped?
No, I'm not.
Trying to get your yeehaw on?
No. Are you trying to lasso this in another direction?
Oh, that was good. I like that a lot. I like that one a lot.
Yeah,
You're
you just keep farming for jokes.
You know what? I'm tired of you hoofing it so much.
I'm done with you.
This pasteurized bullshit.
That's cows. That's not even horses.
You can milk a cow.
I mean, yeah, you can't milk a cow. That's the point. They aren't horses.
I mean, horse. You can milk a horse. Just kidding. That'd be utterly ridiculous.
I mean, Mr. Hands has something to say about that.
Oh my god. Speaking of weird things, actually, we weren't speaking of weird things at all, really. We're just doing puns. But way back in the day, like when I was in high school, there was like this like viral video going around of this girl getting fucked by a horse, or a guy. Sorry, it was a guy getting fucked by a horse, and he died in the middle of it because the horse went too deep. I don't know where I'm going with that, but I had to say it.
41 song. In Too Deep or something.
Well, In Too Deep was a Sum 41 song, but I think it's about getting fucked in the ass by a horse and dying.
Probably is.
Probably. Okay, you know what? Just knowing them, probably.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of cool. It's kind of funny you said that. Like, a lot of the music back from like when you and I were in high school, middle school, like close.
Mm-hmm.
We were kind of close to each other, and that kind of stuff. Like all that punk and even Nirvana's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Like that whole thing, it's all of that's coming back into style. Like the whole art scene. I guarantee you that flannels will be everywhere
They're
next year.
already everywhere.
Yeah,
in
true.
Denver.
Well, no, I know, but everywhere else but here. That's Colorado casual here.
Yeah. I was like, flannels is what everyone wears.
Well, it's funny. So, like, when I moved here, like, I got stopped on the border with the U-Haul. I was like, hey, you looking at moving to Colorado? I was like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm moving to Colorado. And he's like, I need you to go check your bags. I was like, for what? Make sure you got a fucking flannel.
Oh, boy.
Because they're mandatory here, son.
It's true. Also, I feel like that's a fake story.
Oh, I'll tell you it's a fake story. I lied about everything.
Yeah.
That was a total fake story. I didn't get stopped at all.
Right? Because the real question was, why weren't you driving here in a Subaru with a vape and wearing a flannel?
Oh my god, you know what's so bad? I literally had a Subaru on the trailer of my
There you go.
and I just bought a vape.
There you go. See? All the Colorado stereotypes.
Literally, I drove in as a Colorado stereotype.
Now, do you enjoy hiking, yoga, and dogs?
Well, you know I have 2 dogs. I'm going to say yes on the last one. I do not enjoy hiking at all.
Okay. So you're like 95% Colorado.
What was the first one, too?
Yoga.
No, not a yoga fan.
Hmm.
I like to go to the gym and get swole. Not get stretchy.
Well, I think that's up there, too.
That's everywhere, though. You got douchebags everywhere. I'm kind of one of them.
I was like, are you now admitting you're a douchebag?
Yes, I will. On international stereo or international radio.
International.
Internet chat. Well, this has been a riveting podcast. But we literally did not have any preparation for this at all, and we do not blame you for being mad at us for this podcast, but we are going to sign out.
We're mad at ourselves.
We're mad at ourselves. Half of our staff is sick with either COVID, flu, or alcohol poisoning.
Or all three.
Or maybe all three. Fuck, maybe all three. So we apologize for this quick but short. We just want to make sure we get in touch with you guys. We want to thank all of you guys so much for listening to us all over the world. Norway, Netherlands, Ireland.
Don't you forget Belgium.
Belgium. Belgium's my favorite. I love the Belgian viewers. Absolutely love them.
Still waiting for my waffles.
Yeah, send them in the mail. We don't care if they're decayed. We'll still eat them. Chile, Philippines, Canada, and all over the U.S. Iowa, you guys have been killing it lately. You guys have beat out Texas, Virginia, and North Carolina as one of our top viewers, which is ironic because I'm from Virginia, so half of our viewers are from Virginia. Mm-hmm. So you guys listen out there are really making a difference. I'm going to thank you. Make sure you're following us on Instagram at Trips2Cents and ArtMart. Our Facebook page, ArtMart and Trips2Cents. Or no, it was just Trips2Cents. I mean, ArtMart for Facebook page.
I know what you're saying right now.
Trying to put it all together in my head. It's not working too well. I got hit by 2 cars, remember?
Yes, true.
1 bus, 1 car. And then...
Is that a video from the early 2000s, too?
Well, honestly, I have the video.
1 guy, 1 bus, 1 car?
I think it's called 1 Guy, 1 Jar.
No, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, that was a fucked up video.
Yeah.
I think he died.
No, he didn't. He went to work.
With his asshole cut up?
Yeah. Because there was somebody... Okay, so, fun story about
Oh,
this.
yeah,
I know
we're not done yet.
no, but... so, there is a YouTuber that does, like, research on old internet memes like that.
No
and
way.
He actually got in touch with the guy.
So he's the follow-up guy.
Yeah. Like, 14, 15 years later, he's... the guy that had the jar was Russian. So, this should not surprise you.
Wait, let's give you a backstory real quick. So...
The backstory was a jar in the butt. That's as backstory as you can get.
Okay, no, but you didn't get the big part is it was a glass jar that broke in his anus.
I'm getting there. Calm down.
Broke in his anus.
Yeah. So, he's Russian. So, this explains like 99% of this. So, yeah. The jar broke. Blood was gushing out. And in the interview, the guy said, yeah, he went to the hospital, got a few stitches, took a shot of vodka, and went to work.
That is the most Russian thing.
That's the most Russian thing I've ever heard in my life.
I'm going to stick a glass jar in my ass. It's going to shatter in, not around my butthole, in my asshole.
It's a pain in the ass.
Ghost.
Real cutting edge.
Ghost. Oh my God. Ghost. Oh, Jesus Christ, Mark. goes to the hospital, gets some stitches, takes a shot of vodka, and goes to work.
Yep.
Johnny, why are you sitting so weird?
I mean, imagine explaining that to the hospital and your coworkers.
I would never tell my coworkers that.
No. Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to hide. It was all over the internet.
I would. Well, did it see his face in the video?
I don't think so.
I watched it and I didn't see his face.
I don't think so. That was up there with like Goatsy. I think Goatsy did die though.
I didn't see that. I did see Forgel's finger paint.
I mean, all Goatsy was a guy that just pulled himself open.
What do you mean?
Like, just open that back door for a view. It wasn't anything really too, like, significant. It was more one of those ones that you would send in, like, a chain letter or, well, like a chain email back in the day, or get your friends to click on it just to, like, be like, haha, you saw it.
Oh,
That's
okay, I know.
how, that's how most of those
like
videos,
Rick rolled.
Yeah. Like, that was the Rick rolling of the early 2000s. That's how most of us saw it. It's not like we went out to search for that shit.
Well, no, but we kind of did. Like, one of our friends would be like, "Hey,
didn't.
like the 2 girls 1 cup thing, like, blew up in my school. Like, it went like ham everywhere. It's like, have you seen 2 girls 1 cup? And like, but no one would say anything about it because like they wanted to see your reaction. And it's like we would go searching for it, but it would be such like a hot topic at school to talk about that if you didn't see it, that you'd be out of the loop.
Yeah.
You know, like that's unfortunately it's one of those things. As a kid, you have to go
early
fucking.
2000s internet was a horrible Wild West wasteland.
It was pretty dystopian.
Yeah,
I mean, like it was literally like a free for all.
it was. Like, you didn't even need the whole dark web because the internet was.
No, honestly, I want to tell the story real quick about that. This is my story of accidentally stumbling on a porn when I was in 4th grade. So I was doing a project with a girl.
Of course.
With a girl. I was in private school, so like it was even more like sinful to look at that kind of stuff. And we're doing a project on like caterpillars or some shit for science. I think that either Google at the time or what do you use back in the day? What was our search engine?
Metacrawler was a good one back in the day. Also, ask.com.
I think that
Yahoo was up there.
I think we used Yahoo. I think at the time, so we used Yahoo, and we were like doing caterpillar stuff, and we were just going through websites trying to figure out what to put on these, the project. And I guess that Caterpillar was a porn site at the time.
Oh, of course.
And we clicked on Caterpillar, and me and this girl saw some things that I still, to this day, are a little confused about. And I am pretty adept into porn nowadays. I'm 30 years old. Like I know my Pornhub, I know my xnxx.com, I know my RedTube. I'm gonna done listing things because I'm gonna sound like a porn addict. But
you are.
I haven't even jerked off today.
Yet. The day
Fuck
is so
you.
Young. It's only brunch.
Brutal brunch at that. I'm gonna brutally beat my meat.
Oh, God.
Well, anyway, guys, I know that was on a very different tangent that you guys are used to, but again, follow us everywhere. Make sure that you guys sign up for Discord, because once we have 5 people on Discord, we're going to start releasing Discord material, be able to talk to you back and forth, hang out live streaming with us. Spotify Green Room didn't work out too much for us because it ended up just being goddamn, what was it, Blackboard or whatever?
Yeah, I know we decided to just not go on with it.
No, because it was stupid.
Yeah, because it was basically like Kmart Discord, kind of.
Well, it's like Diet Clubhouse.
Mm.
Pretty much, and there was not a lot of ways we could interact with you guys the right way that we want to do. So Discord is kind of more of our thing. So go look up Trips 2 Cents on Discord. Go follow that, or you can go to our Patreon, sign up for our Discord, donate a little bit of money for us so we can give you better content, get better artists, better everything really, and then be able to talk to us live during a fucking podcast.
Right, then someday, if we make enough money, we'll just fire ourselves and get you new hosts that you actually want to listen to.
We love you so much, so we do that for you.
Yeah.
But I will say that it's going to be very hard for Mark not to say puns or anything like that during the recording, and we're going to have to tie him down.
That would be naughty.
Like Gulliver's Travels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you not miss the pun I just made?
I missed it. 100%.
That it would be naughty.
Oh, fuck you. All right, peace.
I know, I had to rope you into that one. Peace.
I feel so tethered. Peace.